right, so it's time, people. A little bit. Oy. Let's see what we got here. What are the benefits of what you're doing, and do you do it every day? Benefits of movement. First of all, warming up my body, lubricating my joints, creating more circulation, more access for oxygen to enter my blood cells. It's helping with my lymphatic system, helping to eliminate lymphatic waste and also eliminated food. So that's some of the benefits. But yeah, it's just being healthy. Like, you gotta move your body, move it or lose it. Okay. So I'm just doing some gentle warm-ups here. Just the wrist. My wrists are popping, man. What are your opinions on houses? Do you think they're natural, especially since people sit down all day and do no movement? Yeah, I don't think houses are. I mean, when you say natural, that's a very touchy word, but are they? Mostly the types of homes people build in are bad for their health, bad for their breath, bad for their mind, for their creativity. And yeah, it's just about how we construct our environment. So that's something that we ought to be more careful with. So we got the YouTube here, we got the Instagram live here. So yeah, we're just doing our neck. Oops. And get up out the bed and start moving, start stretching, start lubricating, start hydrating. Give me one moment. I have some turmeric tea. I'll show you guys what kind of tea that I'm actually making this rising. Can you flip the camera around? So, turmeric, ginger, some herbs in there. Well, some lemongrass in there. We're gonna go grab some lemongrass from the garden. Just smash it off right here. That works. How long have I been in Ecuador? Yeah, it's been about 3 years now. And how has it changed your life spiritually? I would say Ecuador has changed my life. It's more like I'm changing my life, and Ecuador is the environment that I'm choosing that is allowing me to do that. So it's just another tropical country. Yeah, I mean, everything was beautiful, lots of fruits, lots of amazing plants. Good stuff. Put that lemongrass in there. Let that sit for a moment. Lastly, but not leastly, I gotta get some mint. Put some mint in there. Yeah, it's cool. Movement. Spearmint here. But yeah, overall, living in a natural environment has been beneficial for me. Living in a place where rivers and holistic community, restaurant in the garden. So yeah, I've already begun. Um, it could steep longer because I just put mint and lemongrass in there. So yeah, back to the movement. So yeah, I pick my tea. Pot has been boiling. What does your day-to-day consist of? I'll do videos on that in my private online community, so feel free to join that at the link in my bio or DM me. But it consists of mostly movement, meditation, eating fruit, foraging foods, yeah, and like being a creative, healthy human being. I do a lot of calls, a lot of coaching calls with my students. So this is just one way in which I'm sharing more of that with you guys. More instructional videos, more mindfulness videos. So yeah. A lot of reading, a lot of medicinal herbal remedies. Just being a human being living in nature. reading any current books at the moment. I have reference books. I have books that I get inspired to go and revisit, but there's no particular book that I'm reading from start to finish right now. The Bible, that's a helpful one. Different interpretations of the Holy Scriptures. I spend a lot of time in nature, walking, hiking, swimming and bathing in the river, doing meditation and qigong. Read the Bible in my own interpretation. I mean, it's kind of what the Bible tells you. Lean not on your own understanding, but It's great. So we're still moving. So there's this one movement that I like, and I believe it's like, let's start with our hamstrings first. How often do I partake in grounding? You mean how often do I put my bare feet on the earth? All day, every day. I only wear shoes for emergency situations where I need to put shoes on. So yeah, I actually spend most of my time barefoot. And yes, it's detrimental not to ground. There's books about that. There's science about that. So do your own research. Cool. So all right. So especially want to do some back bending. We did these things. Breathe for the dizziness. Great. Got 3 people in the room. Grand Rising Law. It's great. What else do I have to do? So we got this one. All right. That was fun. Doing lots of yang movement because it's a morning time. It's cool. Warm up. Lubricate the body. What is my opinion? Celibacy, how often do I practice it? I think celibacy is really awesome. Create what you want to create and not be spread to all these different sides and empty of life force. So I definitely recommend celibacy. I've practiced it for several months on end. Usually not voluntarily, but sometimes you can just find an opportunity when you're single to focus more on your own self-cultivation. So might as well, kill multiple birds with one stone and actually hone in on your energy. So yeah, that's where that is. Celibacy is important because when we connect sexually with others, um, we open our energy to theirs and they open their energies to ours, and we begin to take on the spirit of who we're sharing ourselves with. So trying to play, and maybe you see a divine partnership as leading you towards that. But the Bible does speak uh, pretty clearly on sex and fornication and marriage vows and marriage covenant, and just make sure that you're really coming together in divine union when you do that, and you're not just like spilling your seed and just stimulating your fleshly desires. So celibacy goes hand in hand with fasting, with brahmacharya, with spiritual energetic cultivation. So that's how that is. Give me one moment. How you doing, Christina? Did you want to get me moving in? So Christina will be here to join me very shortly. In the meantime, we're still doing it. So I'm just gonna do some downward dogs. There's a mat there. Here you don't need it. Mm-hmm. So I've already done most of my warming up. So it looks like you have some warm clothes and some sunlight too. So just feel free to loosen yourself up. See what they're talking about on Instagram. It's good. Life's good. Everything's good. Just moving our bodies, getting blood flowing, getting this chi activated. Make sure you do your hip circles. It's gonna be so great for digestion. She's getting caught up. I'm gonna do some downward dog. Some canaries on the clothesline. Just go away. That's me. Some squats. Stretching in. Try to keep the heel down. Try to keep the heel down. Feel the stretch.
Inner thigh.
Sheep arm stretch.
That's a crazy person. Do it again. So I'm gonna start so I can see.
Make sure you look behind you as you go back. So you can see the house. Nice. Check for comments. What does non-celibate practice look like? Having conscious sex. You guys got to bring these questions to my private group. I don't really feel like talking a whole bunch on here. Put the link in my bio. Okay, join there. I recommend free trainings to everyone. I don't recommend anything to anyone. I recommend people choose stuff based off what's going to get them the results that they want and based off their capacity. So, do I believe humans are frugivores? Yes. Do I believe every human is capable of getting back to a frugivorous lifestyle? That's a personal journey. For those who are ready, I'm here. All right. So, start with a couple of butt kicks. Your toe. Breathe in. Chin. Stand the abdomen. Inhale. Empty the abdomen. Open the chest. Exhale. Expand the belly. Great. Knees. On your toes. Nice breathing. Okay. Next, we got some jumping jacks. Have, hold, have. Your toes. Nose breathing. Okay. On your toes. Good. Use the arms. Really get the waist rotating. Like you're doing the twist. Left foot forward. Opposite arm behind you. Jump and switch your arms and your legs. Jump again and switch. Jump again and switch. Continue. On the toes. Strengthen those bare feet, those arches. Remember to nose breathe once you're able. Swing those arms. Bounce those toes. Very nice. And good. Soften your breath. Breathe into your lower abdomen, lower dantian. Great. Okay. All right. And we'll finish our movement with a little bit of capoeira. You can come here. Or there is fine, actually. And so, maybe warmed up nice and well. So we'll just focus on Jenga to start. So Jenga, you just mirror me. Garden face. Make one fluid movement. And you don't want to be crossing over your back foot. You want to imagine that there's a triangle. There's a line in front of you. And there's a foot behind you. Okay. So when you step back, you're stepping back to the middle, keeping your frame.
Okay.
In your hands. Eyes. So, because when you're here, are you stable? No. So the other thing is to make sure you're stepping out wide enough. Then you don't want to step here and then have to go there. That's a different move. We have that move, but that's a different move. Jenga is just your center. Follow me down for Chiva. Follow me. Lift the back leg. Okay. We're here in coconut. Taking ourselves. I can hit you. We'll choose the other side. Listen to the ground. Cocaina. And we'll come back up to Jenga. So I'm going to give you a kick. And the response to the kick is to go into Negativa. So you just follow my foot. Very nice. Come back up to Jenga.
This one?
Jenga. Jenga is this movement pattern that is our foundation. Nose breathing. Very nice. Very nice. Nice. That's good. Good. Jenga. And you have what you call a quadrant turn. So from here, you step in, so you step that way. But you never turn your back to the opponent, so you still want to be able to see, right? So we're here. In the opposite way. It's not mirroring this time. So what's happening is you're gonna step into this side. I'm stepping into this side. So this is what it looks like. And now I'm in this quadrant. Let's see if I want to come back this way. Oh, so from Jenga, from parallel, you step in. I still want to keep my opponent in my view. So I'm not turning my back towards you. Exactly. Don't worry about it. So from here, I'm stepping in and then I'm pivoting around, which will put me closer to you. Your version of that is stepping into this way
Mm-hmm.
and then pivoting around.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So from here, we're Jenga. If I'm stepping in this way, it's okay. So in this case, you're not going to mirror me. You're going to step into that quadrant. Imagine there's 4 quadrants. Right? So I'm here. You step into this quadrant and pivot over. So your version is stepping into that quadrant and pivoting over. Does it make sense? So we're facing each other, right? The goal with like any martial arts is to create the misalignment. So it's easy to find somebody that's here the whole time, but you want to catch your opponent.
okay.
You want to get closer into them. So maybe I'm here. Now I'm closer into you. So from this side, now I'm here. Your version would be to get your ass on that other side. So if I'm going into this quadrant over here, once I come into middle or parallel, and then, so from here, I'm going to step over into this quadrant.
Okay.
From here, I'm still keeping my opponent in my vision, and then I'm pivoting around to face the center again.
Okay.
And then we get back into Jenga. Yeah?
I think I got it.
Yeah, it'll happen through movement. So let's try. So step towards the house in terms of your quadrant. So very nice. Exactly. That's it. Only thing you want to make sure of is that you're not turning your back towards your opponent.
Then how do I turn?
It's a side turn.
Oh.
That's all. It's just making sure you don't over exaggerate it. Because check it out. From here, right? I'm not going here. That's not the point. I'm here, and then I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's where we're at. Nice, Jenga. Make it like water, one continuous movement. Use your levels. You can pass through cocaine. Step back. So, I don't know if I taught you the Mea Lua kick or half moon.
You did.
So, so from Jenga, once you step into the parallel or the middle, this is like inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. As you come inside, you swing the hip over towards the waistline, and then you step back into the Jenga. So from this side, it's going to look like boom. Okay. So you give it a try.
I barely can do Jenga.
It's all one thing.
I know. I'm just saying.
It's cool. The only way to get better at Jenga is to keep Jenga. So even while I'm instructing, you don't have to stop Jenga. You should like want to what they call cement this into your subconscious, your neuromuscular system.
Yeah.
One thing is to make sure while you're Jenga that you're not putting the weight in the back leg.
Okay.
You want to be grounded on the center of your weight in all cases. So watch the side view of Jenga. Right? At any point, I'm still square. That makes sense? Yeah. So just make sure we're not doing this as we jingle. I mean, you can. That's a different move. You can also, yeah, on the back toe. That's gonna help. The back heel doesn't hit the ground because then your weight goes back. You suspend it. And really, as a martial artist, you're always on your toes. Because there's always a slight pivot. Boom, boom. Cool. So Meilua, once you step in the center, drag your hip over, and then bring it back. So it's a balance. So the foot doesn't touch the ground. Yeah, really extend with the foot. So like drawing a arch across the front of your body. And bring it back. Nice. Move to the other side. So make sure your stance is wider because you're like standing tall with straight legs, but it's a little tight. So make sure you can get low, put some suspension in it. It's going to strengthen you. It's an active squat, lunge. Yeah, you don't have to straighten your back leg because it creates too much rigidity. We're not unnecessarily stuck in this lunge. We're in a constant watery circle movement. Make it wide. Use your long legs. You're a big person.
You just told me not to make it wide.
I just told you not to be too narrow. I don't know what you mean. You might have misunderstood me. I was saying no need to straighten this back leg.
Okay.
No need to have this. We're not in a static yoga pose. We're in a fluid. Notice I'm stepping back, but I'm not really grounding on my back foot. It's just there. Maybe I'm here. Maybe I'm here. Like a Chiva. Okay, so just working on the easiest kick there is Meilua. Half moon. You can do it back and forth on both sides. Boom. Cool. So give it a try. Nice. So Jinga. And then you're going to throw me a Meilua whenever it feels comfortable for you. Eyes. Beside me. So the Meilua can always come from once you're in the center part, you just drag your hip over. So from here, I'm boom, right? So from here, step in, drag my foot over. From the other side, looks like this. Step in, and I'll just follow the weight. Yeah, the goal is to try to kick me, but not to kick me. The goal is to make me respond, right? So from where you was at, I knew you was throwing a kick, but it didn't really threaten me, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Follow the kick. Follow the kick. You know the movement. It makes sense? That's the game. My goal isn't to kick you and hurt my friend. The goal is to communicate and speak to you. And you're like, oh shit, let me respond. So what's the appropriate response for this? It's not to sit there and let me kick you. Because then also you could be like, oh, you kicked me. But it's like, you making me stand right here. And you give me no choice but to. You get my point? Come on. You have to respond, otherwise you get kicked in the face or in the clothes or whatever that case is. Good. Just breathe in walk in a circle. You might be out of breath. Keep the circle moving. I can't pass you. Are you tired?
Yeah.
So move the circle. We're almost done. Keep walking in a circle. You catch your breath. Great. So we only got 2 moves to review today. That is, well, 3 moves. Jenga is the foundation. Jenga, Meia Lua, Negativa. Meia Lua means half moon in Portuguese. Media Luna, like half moon, Meia Lua in Portuguese. So Meia Lua looks like this. Nice. Great. So at some point you give me a Meia Lua kick. Thank you. Go back to Jenga always. It's the bread and butter of the movement. Always be staying present. You don't know what someone's going to do. So, for example,
I know it's just like going up and down is like making me dizzy.
Okay, well, yeah, it's something that we have to train, right? So that it doesn't make you dizzy. Because in an ideal game or martial arts or a fight or whatever, it would be helpful to be able to go down if your opponent's like,
Yes.
and you'd be like, oh shit, you seriously, check it out. You could be here. I'm saying, look, that's what I mean. You could be here. See what I mean? Go from up to down over instantly. So yeah, we can do sitting meditation if you're tired enough to do that. You can set a timer. I have a different phone. Let me do that. All right, team, YouTube, Instagram, Dream Body. Now we'll do just a 15-minute sitting meditation, sitting in stillness and silence, observing the breath, or rather focusing on the breath, observing the mind, observing the thoughts, and releasing those thoughts, not lingering on them. So whenever your mind wanders and you begin to kind of focus on a thought or an idea or whatever, just bring it back to the breath, back to the sensation of in through your nose and out through your nose. First, let's do a few cleansing breaths in through the nose, filling the belly, chest, abdomen. Hold. Open mouth side out. Release. Inhale through the nose for 4, 3, 2. Hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale for 8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're empty. Fill up the lungs in 4 counts. 4, 3, 2. Hold at the top for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale through the mouth. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Return back to your natural flow of breathing. Flowing, not forcing. Find yourself in a comfortable seated position, and we'll begin silence and sitting. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Welcome back, everyone. That's it for today. Thanks for showing up for daily movement. And I'll be ending the video now.